Hey guys, today I figured I would do like a Q&A. I was planning another video I'm actually gonna wait until tomorrow to do, which is like kind of like a stretch routine. It's like a stretch routine that is designed to do after like dance or after stretching and stuff. It's like a cool down your body stretch routine. So it's very easy stretches, nothing super hard, and it's about like because when you're a dancer, you're constantly working, like dance wise. You're constantly like either in rehearsal if you have like rehearsal for something, or you're taking dance class a lot. You're stretching a lot in class. You're doing really hard warm ups usually, unless you're lucky and you get like really easy warm ups. You're constantly like working towards perfection and stuff. And so like that's a lot on your body sometimes. And so it's like a stretch routine that you can do to like work on flexibility, kind of like easier flexibility things without being super hard on your body and stuff. Because for me, the adjustment of basically just dancing in my room and just like dancing around the house to the change from that to like having a dance schedule, constantly dancing, is a lot. Like, it's a lot. Like, it was a hard, like, transition for me, but it was also a really good transition. And now, some of the opportunities that I have had from doing that is like, yes, there's times when I'm like, this is a lot, and I'm kind of tired. Like, that's normal for, like, to be a dancer, and every once in a while I'll be like, this is a lot of work, and I'm kind of tired, but in the end it's really worth it, and all the opportunities that I have gotten from it, I'm just meeting people. It's insane, and I look back on it, and I'm like, if this was the stopping point, which it isn't, for my career, and I'm not stopping, like, dancing is like a big part of me and I love dancing and stuff, but if like this was the stopping point, would say I would generally be sad, obviously, but at the same time, I'm like, I had it pretty good. I have it pretty good. And good. I met some really famous people and some people that I dreamed of meeting. I met Presley from Dance Moms Season 8. That's mind blowing. Like, looking back on it, that is mind blowing. I met Hannah from Dance Moms Season 8. That's also mind blowing. I met Kathy from Dance Moms, like Dance Mom Kathy, the owner of Candy Apples Dance Center in Ohio. That's mind blowing. And the fact that I met Abby Lee Miller, the Abby Lee Miller, that's also mind blowing. And like Gianna Martellos, like, that's mind blowing. And like, I'm trying to think, and I met a lot of other really great dance teachers and stuff, and like, it's just mind blowing. And I figured I would do like a Q&A answering questions that I came up with, and part of this is because I was planning to do the other video. I'm going to do that tomorrow, but then I realized that I don't have a ton of time to film this because I want to try to watch one more YouTube video, probably 2 more, and I only have 2 hours before I start getting ready for dance, because I am the early person. I like to get ready like 30 minutes early. Like I start getting ready like 30 minutes early. I'm logged on usually only with at least 10 minutes to spare, sometimes like an hour. That did actually happen once where I logged on like an hour and like 45 minutes early. Because what happened was, and I am the type where like I hate being late. I would much rather be early than late, because if I'm early I can kind of just wait and like stretch and stuff. But when I'm late, like I just hate being late. And the reason part of that is because of the fact that like one time I was late by like 4 minutes or something. Like it wasn't even that late. Like it was what I had a reasoning, which was I wanted to like get on there on time. My computer was being slow, and then my computer decided to to update. That's what it is. And so I was rushing, and I was like getting mad at my computer, like screaming at my computer, or I don't have time for this, like. And then my dad went it will be done in a few minutes, and if you're a minute late, it doesn't matter. And then I ended up being like 4 minutes late, and we had like a new teacher, or like I don't even know if it was like a substitute or the new teacher, because it was like the last like Monday class of, well no, we were supposed to have one more Monday class of Worldwide, but they ended up like not doing it or something. And I'm like, I didn't know if it was like a substitute teacher or just, I kind of had an idea that was due to the fact that due to the fact that our ballet teacher kind of had moved and stuff. I went yeah. So I was a wreck. So because then I'm like, that's what being late did, because now I'm like, I didn't know if it was a substitute or just a new ballet teacher, what it was, and I didn't even know her name because I was late. So if you ask me, the first question is, this is kind of a would you rather question, but I'm going to throw in as the first question, which is, would you rather constantly be 30 minutes early to dance, or be a couple minutes late to dance every time? Definitely early. Hate being late. To me, I hate being late, because I lose training time and stuff. It's just annoying. So, on to the actual question, and hopefully you'll get to know me a little bit better. So the first question is, what is some dance rules or things that you aren't allowed to do because of dance, and if so, why? For me, okay, here's the thing. Every dancer is different, and I feel like depending on where you dance, if you dance at a studio, it's different than dancing on Worldwide. If you dance on Zoom, it's different. It kind of just depends, because certain, dance teachers require certain things. Now, so far, we haven't really been required to do much, but I like to, and I kind of go off of Dance Mom sometimes. So like whenever there's like a tip in Dance Mom, like there was one, which is like I in one episode I forget what dance they were doing, but they were doing some dance, and they like and Abby got mad at like Brooke and Paige about having like white tips on their nails because and she said like the white draws attention to your nail instead of your dancing and stuff. And I'm like, so there's tips like that I try to follow and because I like get it. And one thing that I do for multiple reasons even is I don't use nail polish on my fingernails too often. I do it on my toenails sometimes because first up, my toenail no one's gonna see because usually I'm like wearing some sort of dance shoe a lot of the time. But second off, I do very natural like nude colors, which drives me crazy though, because something that I often get a lot for like my birthday or even Christmas is nail polish, because I like doing like my toenails and stuff, and basically every single time. Like, it drives me mad because now I have all this nail polish, so many like cute colors and things, and then I have like two like nude colors, like nude colors. I have like a nudie brown color, and then like a very nude pink color. And like it's the only two colors I can use, and it drives me crazy. I think I might be able to actually use my like orange color that I have because yes, it is orange and that's a very bright noticeable color, but at the same time it kind of like it's not like insanely noticeable. It kind of like it's different, but like I don't wear nail polish, and I do that because it draws attention away from your dancing and towards your nails, but also I hate wearing nail polish on my fingernail because I am a nail biter. Here's the thing, I don't bite my nails whenever like I'm nervous or anything. I just randomly bite my nails. I don't really have a reasoning, I just do that. And so like for me, a couple rules that I follow is I don't wear like nail polish too much or like bright colors if I do. Like none of that. Let me think here. I'm trying to really think. And oh wait, and I always wear my hair up in dance because that is something that Abby did talk to us about this one week, which was learning about auditioning and things like that. Is that uh, you plus it was in a Dance Moms episode, which was that, and I don't even think it made it into the episode, but I watched a clip on YouTube or some about how like Chloe showed up to dance with her hair down and stuff, and Abby got on her and to like go put her hair up, and the reason is she talked about this in an auditioning week where we learned about auditioning and stuff, and basically what happened was that she said, and because it actually is not good, because first up, it falls in your face, it flies in your face, that situation, but also very bad in like a group, because like when your hair moves, it can like when you're doing like jumps or turns or something, if you're near someone, it could like hit them in the face or like it just put your hair up anyways. Like that's what she recommends. Another thing, this Abby never told us, but I like to follow this. It wasn't put in like a Dance Moms episode, but this is just something I learned from personal experience, which is don't have short hair. Short hair looks, like for me, I look good in short hair. I don't like I would say I don't really like short hair. Which is funny because my hair is like kind of short. It's like starting to get close to medium length and stuff. But short hair is like not like for me personal experience, like I don't like it too much because first off, it's really hard to get in a ponytail. That's part of why my hair is constantly looking a hot mess. But also, which is bad because as a dancer, that's bad. At first it was worse, but now it's like grown out a little bit, so now it's like not as bad as like when I first cut it. And also, like it just gets in your face like it. I don't recommend it for a dancer, but if you are a dancer and you have short hair, that's great, that's fine. But for me, I'm gonna stick with and going without short hair. Another thing is I don't do bangs. I like Colleen Ballinger was like talking about bangs and stuff at one point, and then she finally cut. And then I decided, oh, I'm gonna just try like curtain bang things. So I did like curtain bang type things to like kind of shape my face, thinking, oh, it might be cute. I never had that type of bangs. I'll like try it, see if I like it and stuff. And I like the look of it, but I'm not doing that again because first up, it was really hard to maintain. And because like every day, like first thing I would have to do is bobby pin them out of my face. It took like a couple bobby pins, which is for dance, like it's a nightmare. And also, like they turned out pretty cute, but it just kind of came down to it like took a lot of bobby pins. You have to kind of maintain them, and they just don't work for me as a dancer, and I just don't like the look of them as much as I thought I would. They were nice the first 2 days. Like, it wasn't that I hated them, it's just I look at things from, I'm the type where like whenever I do something with my look, I always look at it from my career side and what it will affect my career side as a dancer, or like, so if it's something that I'm like, oh, that can be a lot of work career side wise, like, which those bangs were a lot of work dance wise because of all the bobby pins. Then, like, halfway through dance, like, or like they would fall, the bobby pins would come out, like, or they would fall out of the bobby pins and stuff, like 4 or 5 times during, like, dance and stuff. And it was a nightmare. But like, I'm like, oh, then I don't do it. But if it's something that's not gonna affect me career-wise, I'm like, okay. So yeah, there's a lot. But as a dancer, some of the things that go by is I don't do short hair or bangs. I don't wear bright colored nail polish. I try not to do anything or like wear anything that's gonna take away from my dancing and people watching my dancing. And let's see. Yeah, I try to avoid things that are super greasy just because I'm like, grease is not good for my body and stuff, which is weird because I eat bacon a lot, but my dad always like wipes the grease off, and I didn't know he did that for years. Like, but he would always, like, pat the grease off with a paper towel. Like, he would put it on a paper towel. Oh, and then he would pat a paper towel on top of it, flip it, do the other side, and then put it on a plate with a paper towel. Like, let's see, there's, like, so I use, like, in fairness, I also don't eat anything that has, like, a lot of grease. It's, let's see. Yeah, I'm cautious, but not fully cautious when I'm eating. Like what I'm eating, because personally, I don't eat things that are super unhealthy for me. Like the most unhealthy, like there's two things I eat that are like unhealthy for me, which is cheese puffs, which aren't even that bad for you. I looked at the calories, and it's like I run like serving of cheese puffs is like the same amount as like a serving of milk or something. And so it's like not the most unhealthy thing and soda. But I also have found, this is weird. I tried cutting like cheese puffs out and like not having them all the time. And I found that I actually get like skinnier and healthier and stuff, even though I'm very healthy and stuff. More when I'm eating cheese puffs. So for me, that's what works, and so that's cool. But I follow like what I don't wear leggings to dance class unless as we have like a jazz class or a ballet class, but I sometimes don't even wear them then because the reasoning is because leggings are built for jazz and ballet only situation, which is annoying because I have so many pairs of leggings and like one pair of dance shorts. That's one of the things that like when I was coming up with my birthday list, because my birthday is coming up soon, and not soon. It's not until October 24th. But my mom actually asked me one day, like, what I wanted for my birthday. So I kind of just narrowed it down and picked, like, 6 different things, and I'm like, that's my birthday list, which is the big thing is a dance mat, one of the fold-up ones. That's like the big thing, and then I have like 5 smaller things. And the second thing, which is a smaller thing, is like dance shorts. Like dance shorts because of the fact that I have like 3 different dance tops. Actually, one of them doesn't fit me anymore. So I'm only going to be able to wear it once or twice, like 1 or 2 more times. And it's very sad. Which is the pink and like purple one, the bottoms fit me very good still. But I have like 2 other dance tops and only 1 pair of dance shorts. And during the summer, it gets like hot outside and stuff like that. Then yeah, so that's on my list. Anything JoJo, like that. I went like anything JoJo, that's on my list, along with fidgets. I love fidgets. And then that was kind of like most of my list. Like anything dance related, I did add that on the list. And that was about it. Oh wait, yeah, there was 2 other things, and which was this. Actually, it's a like tripod thingy because at one point I was thinking about like vlogging and stuff. Plus, I can use it for filming, which is like a tripod thing with a light attached to it, and then a tablet holder to put on that so I can actually use that. And then there was one other thing, which is it's like a really cool ring light setup, which has like a bunch of different things. like comes with like a ring light that has like a rainbow mode and like a bunch of different like social media things. But yeah. So the next question is, what is your favorite things about dance? I'm gonna list like top 4 only because that's kind of a hard thing. I'm gonna kind of demote it towards worldwide because that's all I know really for the dancing, and that works. And like I'm gonna do 4 direct towards worldwide and then 4 of just like dance things. So the 4 dance things, I would say hip hop. I love hip hop, and I like dancing hip hop and stuff. A second thing is I like just dance clothes and like dance outfits. Like I find them like really comfortable, and like I just like them a lot. And they kind of allow me to like bring out that teenager side of me. I am a kid at heart. I am full blown sparkle and stuff. And one thing is, but I do have like teenager like side. I personally do like crop tops and things. I don't ever wear them because I love JoJo stuff way more and will wear JoJo stuff a lot more. But a lot of like the 2-piece dance outfits and like dance tops are crop tops, and I'm like, yes. Because when I'm dancing, I wear dance stuff. At one point, that wasn't true. At one point, I wore a JoJo leotard almost all the time. And then the leotard basically no longer fit me. And then I gave it to a little girl that I teach dance in our family. Because it seemed like something that it would fit her maybe, and I gave her like a bunch of like dance stuff, like a backpack full of like, 2 things weren't dance related, they were just shirts that I had multiples of, like 2 of. But yeah, I gave her like a bunch of stuff. Because some, like, and I went through and like, it was things I had a lot of, or just things that like I wasn't gonna use, and by that I mean like one thing, which was a bow, and it wasn't a JoJo. It was like a cheerleader style bow with a hair tie on the back. Sorry to my sister, because I know he got that for me, but it went to, and well, she already knows and stuff, but like, because it's not JoJo. And then like, you know, like things that I had multiple of, or I wasn't gonna use, or things that didn't fit me anymore and stuff. And to get her started off in the dance world. A third thing that I love about dance, directed towards dance, is I like with dance, I feel like it's generally with dance, it's competitive. Like I feel like dance, even when you're just in class, sometimes you can tell and kind of sometimes get a vibe of like, oh, like, we're all here to train. We're all here to train. We're all here to get better. We're all here to try to be the best. We're all here to dance and have fun, you know? And so, like, I like being really competitive, and that makes sense. Like, when it comes to family game night, I become the enemy and you all are the competition. Like, I have a competitive side, and dance lets me hit that. That's something that I really like. And, like, with dance, cheating's allowed. Like, that's something that's really cool. Like, you're basically allowed to, like, you can look at someone in dance and be like, for an example, we're going to use Presley for an example. Like, I could, this is an example because I'm trying to think. And, no, but like, let's say for an example, Presley was doing a tilt, and I liked the way she was doing doing her tilt, I can look at her and be like, oh, I like that, and copy it. There is no rule about cheating. You can look at someone and be like, oh, I like what they're doing. I'm going to do the same thing. And there isn't any rule, and that's great. Like, obviously there's rules to, like, a dance competition. Like, you obviously, like, certain rules, I don't even fully know them, but, like, I know there's probably things that, like, you, like, can't do at, like, a dance competition. I know that, like, you have, like, a time limit usually of, like, a time limit of how long you have to, like, get your props out and stuff. But four things I just love about Worldwide is I love the teachers. The teachers are amazing. And I love that most of the time the choreography is very good. Every once in a while we'll hit something that I'm not the biggest fan of, but like, that's because usually it's either the style, and one time there was something that was the dance I wasn't big into, and that was the like more advanced, like it was like a jazzy hip hop number, and I don't really like the song, so I feel like that threw the dance off. But yeah, I just love it all. Peace out.